with the Electoral College. Much easier to get the popular vote, but it's a very much different campaign. It's like somebody that trains for the 100-yard dash and trains for the mile. It's a much different thing. But we just ran out the East Coast, and it was a thing of beauty. But they all said we couldn't do it. Now they say the midterms. Here come the midterms. And as usual, they say, well, 95% of the time it doesn't happen. But nobody's ever had an economy like this. Nobody's ever had a military that's getting so much stronger so fast. Nobody's ever done what we've done. The people in this room have done it. Nobody's ever done it. We sent a message straight to the media, to the lobbyists, and to the power brokers that this city doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the American people. That's what the message was. Now, I shouldn't say it to the people in this room, because, you know, a couple of you are a little marginal about this. But I came up with this expression. It's called drain the swamp, right? Drain the swamp. And I hated it. No, I hated it. And it was a speech during the campaign, and it was a term that was actually given to me. Usually I like to think I'm up myself, but this was given to me, which bothered me too. I never liked that. But they had this expression, drain the swamp, and I hated it. I thought it was so hokey. I said, that is the hokiest. Give me a break. I'm embarrassed to say it. And I was in Florida with 25,000 people going wild. And I said, and we will drain the swamp. The place went crazy. I couldn't believe it. And then the next speech, I said it again. And they went even crazier. We will drain the swamp. I hate to, especially these people right here. They're saying, oh, please don't say this, Mr. President. Don't worry. Close your ears. We will drain the swamp. And every time I said it, I got the biggest applause. And after 4 or 5 times, I said, boy, what a great expression. I love saying it. You know? It's amazing. It really is amazing. But this city does belong to loyal, hardworking, tax-paying Americans. And with your help, with the help of the hard work of everyone in this room, and you do work hard, it's a tough job. Politics is nasty. I used to say the toughest people are real estate developers in New York City. And now I say, you guys are babies. They come to see me. Hi, Don. I say, you are nothing. These politicians are brutal. We got a leak. We got a this. We got a that. We got a horrible false story on the front page of every newspaper. No. Real estate developers are no longer the toughest people. Politicians in Washington are the toughest people. It's not even close. But we're going to defy the predictions once again. We will keep the House majority. And we will keep fighting for the change the American people want and they deserve. The Democrats think they're invincible. I mean, I watched this Maxine Waters. You ever see Maxine Waters? A low IQ individual. Low IQ. We will impeach him. We will impeach him. But he hasn't done anything wrong. It doesn't matter. We will impeach him. This is what we're going to have. This is what we're going to have to fight against. It's easier just keep going good. We're going to keep the economy strong. The truth is the Democrats never have been more vulnerable because they've lost touch with normal, everyday working people. Democrats haven't learned. They still think the loyal citizens who care about jobs and borders and security are deplorable. You know, when Hillary made that speech, she said deplorable. I thought it was bad, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad. But the problem is she said so many of my people were deplorable. And you know, the next day I made a speech, and everybody's wearing "I am deplorable." I said, there's something going on here. That was not a good word to use. You have to be careful in politics, right? That was not a good, and I would say her last statement about women, they have to get approval from their husbands, their sons, and their male bosses to vote for Trump. That was not a good statement. Not good. You notice how fast the Democrats have run from these statements now? They are disavowing those statements like I've never heard before. She's wrong. People that were her biggest supporters are now saying, what is she doing? Why doesn't she just go home? But that was not a good statement. But we know the truth, and the truth is that we are great patriots. We really are. We're doing what's right. We come from every city, from every town, from every walk of life. We come from backgrounds, and it doesn't matter the color, the creed, but we all have one thing in common. We love this country. We love this country. And we're putting the interests of our country and our people and our taxpayers, we're putting them first. This election is not merely about which party is in charge in Congress. It's about whether the American people will be in charge of their government. The choice cannot be any clearer. It's never been this clear. It's never, think of it. It's never been this clear. The Democrats used to be somewhat in the middle, and now they're so far right, meaning that's where they're going to be. But the Democrats used to be right here. And now what happened is they just moved. They're going so far to the left-hand side of the equation, I don't know whether or not it's going to even be possible for them to do well. But for some reason, they'll probably do okay. We can't let that happen. They have gone so far left. We have to go a little bit further right. We're doing very, very well. And I think you're going to have something very, very special take place in a short period of time. While congressional Democrats delay, and they obstruct, and they resist, Republicans actually deliver. There's never been a group that have delivered like we've delivered, especially in the first year of an administration. We're creating jobs for everybody, for the African-American population. They're thanking me. They're thanking me. Hispanic Americans, all Americans. But they're really thanking us. While Democrats denigrate our history, Republicans believe young Americans should be taught to have pride in America's achievements and to treasure our truly incredible heritage. While Democrats hand over our rights to international organizations, we defend our sovereignty, and we defend our Constitution, and we defend our American flag. We're the ones defending it. And while Democrats sit on their hands, Republicans stand with law enforcement. These are great people. We stand with working families, and we always proudly stand for our national anthem. We believe in strong borders and safe communities, and we believe in the truth of our national motto, "In God we trust." Our victories are Americans' victories because the Republican Party is now the party of the American worker, the American family, and the American dream. Our mission is to serve the needs, the desires, and the highest ambitions of the American people. And that's what we're doing. And we're really doing a great job of it. We work for them. Their hopes are our hopes. Their dreams are our dreams. And their future is what we are fighting for each and every day. With your help and with our Republican majorities in Congress, we will carry the hopes and dreams of the American people all the way to victory in November. So important, so important. And together, we will build a future of safety, security, prosperity, and freedom for all of our citizens. We will never give in. We will never give up. And we will never, ever stop fighting to make America great again. And that's what's happening. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America. Thank you.